friends, welcome to another garden tour here in Gardening Little by Little. Today we're going to take a tour of the backyard, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video of the beautiful garden that it is right now, because we are soon gonna turn into a 40 to 50 degree mornings, and some of these plants won't be able to make it. And after those days, some of the plants won't be able to look as good as they are looking right now. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me show you the beautiful plants that we have going right now. All right, so let me show you my beautiful coleus over here. This coleus was put here into a little propagation stick, and look how big and beautiful it has gotten. It covered the barrel that was put on, and it looks like a beautiful backdrop here on the koi pond that we have over here. Right now you cannot really see the fish because of the shade of the tree. It looks a little dark in there, but yeah, my fishes are so happy. They have grown so much since we put them in this tank, and they are very comfortable with us. They come in and give us kisses in our little fingers, and it's just so joyful to see them recognize our faces now. But they're hiding over there. All right, you guys, I really love this spot in the garden right here. This is my little Japanese kind of Zen garden vibe I have going on here. I really love it. This is a tall lemongrass. It's beautiful, and the leaves feel very sharp. This is a beautiful, well, right now the cold mornings have been getting this tree, but this is a beautiful Japanese maple tree, and I'm gonna be sad when, you know, all the leaves fall off in winter and stuff. But man, this coleus, this trailing coleus that I put here, this is only one plant. I put this plant, and I love how beautiful the plant is trailing down and just giving it this tree like a little ground cover. It looks very pretty. I love it. I think I will repeat this next year as well. And over here I have my hostas. They look a little damaged from the cold. Here is my beautiful tree olive. This tree is giving out beautiful scents. Let me show you over here the flowers that are starting to come out. You see the beautiful flowers? Yep. Those are the beautiful flowers. And before we continue to the other side, I want to show you this beautiful avocado tree. This avocado is gonna go in the garage for winter, because we've been having this avocado for 3 to 4 years now, and look how big it is now. It's loving this spot. It gets water from the irrigation, and then it gets protected sun from the afternoon, but morning suns right now. It's beautiful. Look over here to show this spot. Right now you can see the maple tree as well from the in the morning frost. Over here I want to give you a sneak peek of the shade garden. Well, I'm just showing you right now a little glimpse of the alley. This is gonna be my next video of cleanup in the backyard. So right now it's just full of weeds, obviously, as you can tell. This is a Chinese lantern that looks like a weed to me right now, but it's actually beautiful flowers in this tree. It just looks like a little weed, don't you think? Yeah. So, but it's a Chinese lantern maple tree. And then over here I have my beautiful Edgeworthia. This is one of my favorite shrubs. Look, you can see the blooms. And the Daphne as well. These are winter interest plants. So in the winter it's gonna drop its leaf, but it's gonna open up its beautiful flowers, as well as the Daphne. They're probably just waiting for, you know, to get cold, and then soon it's just gonna open up the beautiful blooms. But yeah, this is gonna be another garden cleanup video. It looks like a mess right now, but I'm showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and this is one of the ugly. Okay, over here we have my husband's bonsai trees, and I know we need to come here and weed them out, but who has all the time in the world right now? Not me. So I will put the names on the screen, but these are little trees that he made into little bonsais. The burning bush tree never came back since we moved here from Virginia, so it just probably doesn't like the weather here in Florida. And then our Japanese maple tree here died too because I think it was not getting enough water this summer, so it died. But pretty soon, hopefully, we get another little bonsai Japanese tree. Yeah, this is a little pagoda here that I had to raise up. I mean, maybe soon in the future I could get another one that's a little bigger. And then over here we have some little mondo grass. I should not be weeding, but this is mondo grass. I'm hoping that in the future it will just cover this ground. This is a ginger plant, and these are little ginger pieces that we got from our kitchen and put them in here, and I can't wait to take them out and see how we did, if we made ourselves more ginger. I don't know. Over here is little crepe myrtle and turned into a bonsai. So like I said, this area is my little Japanese Zen garden where we have bonsais, we have maple trees, we have koi fish, we have evergreens. Right here I have my baby hosta, one of my favorite plants. Mighty Mouse hosta. This is another bonsai coleus that we tried to make. And this is another Japanese maple tree that the leaves are falling down because it's getting cold here in North Florida, and we gotta show you all the plants before they go to sleep. Oh, this is a little fig bonsai tree. And this is a regular fig tree or shrub with some figs on it. So we have, and you can tell that the leaves are getting a little damaged from the morning frost. So over here I have my beautiful rose. I took this rose from the ground and it got very sad, so it dropped all these leaves and now it got new leaves in here. So it makes me very happy to that it didn't die. It made me so happy. All the dead blooms that we just need to come in here and just deadhead. All right, this, you see how bright and beautiful that marigold looks? Oh, it's so pretty. This is all just marigolds. And I do have some blue evolvulus over here. This is a beautiful plant. It was given in to us. This is a bean plant. And yep. And some dianthus, beautiful dianthus. They bloom when it's cold out. So, you know, pretty soon we'll get some more blooms from the dianthus. You can see the little blooms coming out here. Here we have created this bed, as you saw in the video before, how we had to take the fence off and just, you know, leave the border out because the fence was just creating too much weeds and it was just keeping me from going inside the garden and just enjoying the plants that I have out here. So over here I left this little terracotta pot and I just pluck in some coleus that I took from the ground. And we have the red coleus over here, and I have a little lime coleus here. This coleus is that coleus by the koi pond. It looks so pretty. And then some beautiful yellow zinnias. That looks so cute. And then over here I have a carpet of just blue evolvulus plants that are ground covers, and they're really easy plants for me here. And my dogs will be trampling all over these beds and they just be okay. Over here we have again more of the purple ground cover succulents. They do really good here. So over here I have more little coleus, and I planted some seedlings that I created here, black eye Susans, and I'm hoping they come back for me next year. Um, yeah, and this is a wisteria, and look how beautiful this wisteria is. I'm hoping, since this is the first year that's gonna be in the ground, by spring next year it'll give us some beautiful blooms, because by then hopefully the roots already, got comfortable in the garden bed. This is a small evergreen that I planted here so it could give us some winter interest. I have this beautiful shrub that I saw for the first time here in Florida. And I never seen this kind of shrub before. And when I saw it, I just wanted to buy it. One, because it had these beautiful blooms that look like butterflies. Look at this. And I really didn't know how big this shrub was gonna get. I mean, it says 4 to 6. Okay, well, this is a shrub. This is a shrub that grew so fast in one season. And it doesn't really like its spot here because it's trying to reach over the sun, because the tree we have here is keeping the sun from touching the plants. So it only gets the afternoon sun. So when the afternoon sun comes over here, the plant is like, hey, I'm over here. So, but maybe I'll move it. I'm gonna see if I could move it later next spring so we could give it some sun. This is a cassava plant, and the roots are called yuccas. We could eat them. This is a big, tall cassava plant, and it's one of my favorite plants here in my garden as well. I mean, mostly all of them are my favorite plants, but I really like this plant because it has grown. Can you hear it? It has grown so much in one season. This is from one season plant, but it dies back in winter, and it came back for me because last winter was left in the ground and it came back. So I'm hoping it does the same next year. But for the roots of this plant, you dig out the plant, get the roots, and those are yuccas, which you eat them, and you just get propagations from this plant to make more plants, and just replant them again and have them grow again and make more edible food. This is the coleus that I have in my pot over there as well. So I put 2 here and 1 in the pot by the pond, and look how beautiful it is. It's so gorgeous. I will get more of this plant. I'll come show them the beautiful hibiscus that we have here. Beautiful hibiscus. We have, oops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hibiscus here in the garden. And you can tell here, one is about to bloom as well. Isn't that cool? And these are little coral color hibiscus. They're very beautiful. I'm glad my dogs haven't destroyed those plants yet. That is a grapevine, and this is a blueberry plant, and I'm hoping the blueberry plant will give me some fruits next year. But I just gotta come here and amend the soil so that way it has some acidic in there, so that way it could give me more fruits. The aloe is actually not liking the sun blasting to it then, so that's why it's probably turning brown. That is an azalea plant, and the azaleas right now are blooming, so that's exciting. But yep, this is a half sun, half shade garden Pretty soon this tree is gonna drop its leaves, and this is a trident maple tree, and it's beautiful and gorgeous. It turns colors in the fall. It's another favorite tree that I have here in the garden. This is crepe myrtle tree that I bought. I just put this tree earlier this May in the garden. Right now, I think this tree is focusing more on establishing on its roots, and then hopefully by next year, this tree will look much more amazing than what it looks right now. Welcome to the raised beds. And in the raised beds, I have all my little perennials that were not doing so well in the garden grounds because the weeds was just taking over them. And the garden beds are doing so well. As you can see, they almost fill up with lots of perennials in them. Isn't that cool? Look, it's so beautiful. It has brought a lot of pollinators, bumbles, moths, butterflies, bumblebees. The soil in this bed is very rich, so the plants are doing very good. Lantana, look at the beautiful lantana. And then look at the beautiful coneflowers here. They're doing so well. Look at that. And this is a blanket flower. That is a beautiful blanket flower that is red. This is a salvia. It's a blue butterfly pea. The pink celosia. And look, these plants, we got them from clearance, and look how happy they are. This is a blanket flower. All the plants are doing good after being taken from the ground here and put them here in the beds. They've been doing so good. They have shown a lot of growth. This is a hydrangea, a salvia. The soil has been so rich in here that look at the mushrooms that it's been giving us. I never seen mushrooms like that, but I guess the soil is very rich. Yep, almost fill up. Oh, look at that rose. That's cool, huh? And look at this rose. This is the beginning stage of that rose. And then the after. That's crazy. But yeah, these are all daylilies here. Let's see how they do. And then the birdhouse has been doing so great in here. So over here, we're by our little banana tree forest. And look at the bananas. They are turning yellow. So pretty soon this area is just gonna be very bare and empty because the bananas are gonna go dormant. But it has given us a lot of shade, and it has given us a lot of privacy from neighbors as well. And it has given us a lot of fruits. Like right now, we're showing you the beautiful handful of bananas that it's given us. You see the honeybees up there? Because this plant is very, very fragrant. It smells very delicious, and it has a bunch of pollinators up there, bees, wasps, all the little bugs. This was the first season I ate bananas from these trees, and they were actually good and creamy and yummy and sweet. I just was like, wow, I can't believe we have eaten these bananas, which is really cool. Before we move on, I just want to show you the kumquat here. Look at all the fruit. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to move this kumquat from here because in spring I'm gonna work on this patio paver. So stay tuned for this next season. So yeah, let's move on. So we have some terracottas here that in another video I'm gonna turn them into succulent terracotta pots. But for now, they're right here. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Another handful of bananas. That is awesome.
There's a fruit right there.
And
There's a flower.
then another flower.
Oh no, they have bananas up there.
Oh my God, there's so many bananas. That's awesome. Look how foresty it looks in there. It's so cool. But look at this lemon. Should I even cut this lemon out or just let it grow? But it's still hard, so I don't know when lemons are supposed to be ready. But look, it's giving us another little one over here. I wish you guys could smell that because it smells very, very fragrant. And the coleus right there. This is a pomegranate plant, but it did not give us any fruit this year. I don't know why. We gave it fertilizer. It has full sun in here, so I don't know. But look at the trees, how tall they are now. So beautiful. All right, a sneak peek of this garden behind me. It needs a little cleanup, okay? That's for another video. I'll come show them this beautiful butterfly. These are zinnias that we've been cutting back, and then they have been growing over and over again, which is really, really cool. Look at that little bee over there eating the little bee in the grass, just by the little flowers, tiny little flowers from the weeds. The little bee is focusing on more. This is a photocarpus evergreen. I need to come in here and cut this thing off so that way it just looks much better. This is a finger lime. This is a finger lime tree that I'm gonna put in the ground, and I'm gonna put it in a video for you guys, and I will talk more about this tree. This is a Chinese viburnum that I took from the ground and put it in the pot. And just a quick glance of the azalea. Look how beautiful it is. It's blooming its head off. This is a butterfly bush that I took from the ground, and it looks dead. But actually, it's not dead. If you could zoom in here, you could see the tiny little growth that's in there. So if I want to still keep this tree, I'm going to come in here and cut and just let this tiny little growth focus. Oh, look. I was going to say let that little growth focus in growing, but look. So I just probably going to have to cut it halfway. This is a bay leaf plant. Do I know where I want to put it? No. Am I going to give it away? No. So I'm just gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with it later. And look at these beautiful hydrangeas. I didn't thought hydrangeas would do good here in Florida, but they actually do. The thing is that I just needed to cut it back halfway to be able to grow blooms. Because you see, the top here didn't grow blooms, but the bottom half did grow some blooms, as you can see here. So in spring, I'm gonna come here and just cut it in half. And then there's another azalea over there. And then this is a hydrangea that I probably moved to the other side of the garden in spring or later this fall. And then this is one of the trees that you saw me move from my last video, moving my evergreens around. And it looks like it's doing very well. It's getting water from the irrigation and full sun here. And this is my my tree corner, I could say. My tree shrub corner, because I have a shrub, which is sunshine ligustrum in the corner. And it's been there over a year now, and it's very happy. And then the two fejoa trees, pineapple guava. And then I have my crepe myrtle, purple leaf crepe myrtle, who is very, it's looking good. And then my multi-branch sunflower, I collected some seeds from this plant, so I'm gonna see if I could grow some more next year. And then this area soon is gonna be cleaned up and moved around, but for now I left it there because, well, I have this little crepe myrtle tree that I have to move when it goes to sleep in winter or spring. And then I have my Mexican petunia, but I'll probably leave that there. Just thin it out a little. And then over here I have my Maximilian flower here, but I don't want to move it yet because it has a little egg nest. Let me show you here. Oh, you come around and show them the little egg nest from the zipper spider. And I gotta figure out how or what I'm gonna do with the egg nest that the spider has left for me. And over here I have a little fig tree, and you can see that it's producing some fruit, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with this little group of plants to make it much more cleaner. But as you can see, the grass is just wild and crazy right now, but it's something that we're gonna be able to work on during the spring more. And you can see over here the little spider right there, right in the middle of nothing, but you can't even see it because it's a spider web so big. Can you see it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's a spider there. So I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these weeds and grass. And yeah, over here I have the stuff that I planted on my video. Please be careful with all these holes. So the photocarpus that I planted here last time, they seem to be doing okay. And then those plants that you see in the pot, those probably will be planted here in another video, but we'll talk more about them later then. And then my rosemary. And thank you so much for watching this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of me walking around my garden. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and got some inspiration. And have you guys noticed how much work it is to maintain a garden? Because I have. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you like and subscribe these videos for more gardening content here in Northeast Florida.